Hello everyone, welcome back to Rocky Ridge Auto. Today we're checking out this 2022 Hyundai Santa Fe. It is a perfect SUV, ready to take anywhere, anytime. Plenty of features like a touchscreen display with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, as well as heated seats. So let's go ahead and hop inside and take a look. First up, you're greeted with keyless entry, so you can enter and exit the vehicle nice and easy. Already have it unlocked and started, so let's go ahead and hop inside. Checking out the mileage on this thing, it is 36,000 miles. Things within your instrumental panel is over here on the right hand side. You can see your all-wheel drive kind of motion and then your tire pressures. Access things like your safety settings, digital miles per hour settings, and back to your tire pressures. Let's go back to your digital miles per hour because that is most commonly what people use on your screen up on the dash. Aside from those things, you do have steering assist. This helps you stay in lines while you're driving, and your cruise control settings. Over here is your hands-free calling and voice commands, as volume, tune, and mode with your radio, which let's go ahead and check that out. So up top here you have AM and FM radio, Sirius XM, as well as your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto widget. You can access things within your menu, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, user manual in case you don't have it here and there. Voice memos, client mode, notifications, blue link, scrolling over, you have your radio setup and battery mode. Going back on home, you also have your setup down below here, so you can see things like your device connections, Wi-Fi, vehicle, general, customizing things, and having it up to date. Putting it in reverse here, you have your reverse button right down below here. Nice clear backup camera, and you have different camera views. So you have your hitch view as well as your regular backup camera view. Putting back into park, make sure you and others stay safe when you are in reverse. You have your adjustable vents, hazard lights in the middle, as well as your climate controls down below here. So you can adjust this, you have your airflow, temperature, mode, things like that. Rear defroster, front defroster. Drive modes are right down below here, so you have your comfort, sport, snow, and smart. You can use those. Sport is the paddle shifters behind your steering wheel for that auto manual mode. Snow is those icy conditions. Smart is a little bit of a better technology, as well as better gas mileage. Comfort is your normal driving, and then you of course have your all-wheel drive lock that pops up on the instrument panel to let you know that is locked in. Parking camera that you can see at all times. Downhill assist, auto hold, auto off for that stop and go traffic, saving gas when it shuts off, but not all the way to save some gas. You have your gear shift, drive, neutral, reverse, and park. Heated seats for both the driver and passenger, 3-tiered, so you can use those. And then back here you have a little bit of an interesting setup. You have one cup holder where you have your key fob here. You have lock and unlock, remote start, and alert. You can use this for keyless entry like I mentioned. And your engine start button is located beside the air vent. So that in your cup holder here. So when you have this closed, you have one cup holder, and then this is your wireless charging. So you set your phone in there and it'll charge up. But opening this up, you have your second cup holder, USB, and that will light up when your wireless charging is working. You have a little bit of some storage in your center console, but these aren't the only charging ports, and this isn't the only storage. Down below here, you have 2 more charging ports and a bit of storage for extra purse, wallet, cords, things like that. Nice and convenient to be hidden below all of this center console kind of stuff. And of course, you can always hide this area when you don't want it. Beside the steering wheel, you have your interior brightness, lane keep, traction control off, and then your parking brake down below here. You of course have your hood release way down below, and let's check out the door panel. You have your child lock, as well as your window controls for the back, front, and then you have your lock and unlock and your mirror controls. Adjust those, and you do have that blind spot warning, keep you and others safe when things are out of your sight. Let's take a hop outside and take a look at the interior of this Santa Fe. A little bit of an interesting interior for this Santa Fe. Brown cloth seating, as well as a gray accent, black accents around too. You have automatic seats, so you can move out with ease. They're heated, very comfy seats. You can take this long drive anywhere with that 4-wheel drive, everything like that. Go ahead and take a look at the back seats. Taking a look back here, you do have some storage in your door panel here, as well as your window control and door opener. You do have that middle seat that folds down to be an armrest with cup holders, as well as some charging ports down below there and adjustable vents for that airflow that comes back to the passengers. Pocket in the back of the passenger seat, fold this back up and you can sit 3 people back here. Fold this down and you can have access to more storage by having the seats flat. Let's take a look at the storage in the trunk space. Right above the license plate is where you will open up the trunk. You have a decent amount of space back here. You do have a divider here that pulls out that you can lock into place. Gives it a separate look from the back seats to the trunk area. And then of course you can put this back and it is removable. Charging port over here on the right hand side. Under here you do have a jack and extra tools in case of an emergency, as well as a cargo net for some groceries, things like that. Actually take this Santa Fe mat, roll it forward a little bit. You have access to another area with 3 cubbies underneath, so you can have some storage on either side and have plenty of space, and then you can hide it with the Santa Fe mat. Of course you can always take out this mat if you don't want it, but it's a nice addition to keep everything nice and clean. Clean low pocket on the right side as well. But that about wraps up everything for this Hyundai Santa Fe. Nice handle up top here. That's everything that I have today for this Hyundai Santa Fe here at Rocky Ridge Auto. If you have any questions, feel free to text or call us at 717-733-895, or you can always stop in for a visit. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.